Going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy B. Yeah, the Don Collection himself, man. Just want to share some love, some love with you, some wealth with you, even at this hour. This is that interesting hour. This is that thinking hour. This is that Friday night. I'm talking to you, the individual that you didn't go out tonight, and even if you did, you're still up. You're still playing different images and thoughts in your mind racing. Your mind is toying back and forth. For some of you, you're building, whether it's relationships, business, you're studying, you're up, knowledge, like you're just up. And what I want to talk to you about is this statement here. And the statement goes, too much there is given, much will be required. Scripture, biblical. And if I can put it into layman's terms, you got to pay that price. There's no other way around it. Nobody can do it for you. I can't do it for you. You can hire every mentor. You can go to every conference for people that go to conferences and, different networking events, network marketing, etc. You can do all these different things, right? However, there will be a price that you, specifically you, will have to pay. And the first thing that you disqualify yourself, the first mistake that most people do is that they disqualify themselves from their next level because they get caught in what I called a wilderness, but also what Bob Proctor calls the knowing doing gap. See, that gap is where my focus began to truly, truly unpack, to truly, truly reveal to myself what was missing. See, I was already aware that something was missing as far as why am I not hitting certain goals? Why am I not living a certain way? Why am I not doing certain things? You see, I graduated from the blaming phase, right? I graduated from the blaming phase, and I got promoted to, okay, the now what? So you stick around in the blaming phase long enough, you realize that I cannot blame anybody but myself because now I know that I am able and I am willing. I am an infinite being, and I'm willing to do whatever I gotta do to reach that goal. Now, graduating into the next phase. What am I gonna do now? And as I've graduated to the next phase, as you know, for those that actually went to school, if you don't perform and you don't get the numbers or you don't get the grades that you're supposed to get, you don't receive the same recognition. You don't receive the same opportunities. You see, at the end of the day, when it comes to your dreams and your goals, it is do or die. Too much there is given, much will be required. You have to pay the price. Because some of you are up right now because you shouldn't have went out. Some of you are up right now because the dream is just that important. Some of you are up right now because you have no peace. And when you're out of alignment, there is no peace. And when you're out of alignment, you're in a knowing doing gap. You're in a gap between I know what to do. I don't need any more information, but why am I not doing the things that I know? You are a wealth of knowledge, but why, from the things that you know, have not converted into doing exactly the things that you want to do and living the exact life that you want to live? What's missing? Are you disqualifying yourself because now that you've graduated from the blaming phase to now I'm at the, all right, what do I do now phase? When will you reveal to yourself and convince yourself of your new image? Because at the end of the day, the goal hasn't changed. Maybe the plans have, but that doesn't matter. Plans change all the time. The same way you studied in school, if you weren't a a person that actually did true study, that same level of studying that you may have done that got you by school is not going to get you by life. Y'all don't hear me, man. The same level of study that got you through school will not get you through life. Because at the end of the day, school is teaching you to do what? Remember, repeat, remember, repeat. I'm not faulting, education. I truly believe education is important. However, I'm here to educate your spirit because it's your spirit that flows. Everything flows from here. This body is nothing but a vessel. It's nothing but a vessel, nothing but a tool. Just like money is a tool. But are you getting out of your body what you could? If a mechanic has very dull tools, then how can he perform the job to the best of his abilities? How will he be efficient? How will he be sharp? So now that you graduated into this phase, now it's time to study differently. Now it's time to sharpen your skills. Now it's time to sharpen your environment. Now it's time to sharpen your relationships. There are some things that has to change for you to actually get from, man, I know what to do, but I'm not doing it. How do I get from point A to point B? Because see, B, I already know. You already know what to do from C to Z. That's not your issue. Your issue is right over here on this side. How do I alter that? How do I change that? And it starts with your image. Because you graduate from the ninth grade to the 10th grade, you're not the same person. And if you are, and if you were, like, come on now, that still wouldn't be true. From 10th grade to 11th grade, you're a different person. From 11th to 12th, and then from 12th to your senior year of college, even if you went that far, you're not the same person. You're not the same person. The vehicle, this body is changed. Some things within you has changed. But what is the difference between the person that has temporary change and the person that has everlasting change? I want everlasting change. I want my life to have the level of consistency that I deem worthy of my image. And when things around you do not align with your image, the image that you have on your mind, what's going to happen is there's going to be some tests, some trials, some tribulations that are going to try to keep you bound and try to keep you hindered from that next level. It's the resistance for my Star Wars fans. It's the resistance. It's the resistance that's pressing against you. But now I need you to resist the resistance and actually press forward. I don't know what you have to do, but there comes a time where you have to think out of reality and beyond your senses. And you have to think from your higher faculties. Like, there is a shift happening right now. Like, hear me what I'm saying. You have to think above and beyond the five senses into your higher faculties. And you have to get some will, some perseverance. You are a spiritual being operating in this physical body. To give you any other insight, is equivalent to the astronaut that goes out of space. He cannot operate out of space unless he has this suit. You can't operate on this level unless you have this suit. But is this suit who you really are? No. You are an infinite being, capable of anything, being able to accomplish anything. You have all the potential in the world. All the potential in the world. But are you willing to pay that price? And that price may be letting go pornography. That price may be letting go your drug habit. That price may be letting go that one friend, that group. It may take a different level of maturity, but how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to live outside of the reality that was impressed upon you? How bad do you want to get from that gap, that wilderness, that space of like, I know what to do, but I'm not there, and I know how I want to live. I know what kind of car I want. Like, seriously, pay the price. Pay the price. And for those that are looking to pay the price, I'm talking to you because you know you don't want to be where you are right now. Your credit's not where it wants to be. Like, there's so many things that are not where you want it to be because your image is not where it needs to be. So I need you to get a new image. And if you don't know how to build a new image, then guess what? I'm talking to you. I'm looking for 3 people. Yes, 3 people. And this is a gift. 3 people that I want to gift a strategy session to build a new self-image, to build a new aspect and opportunity and value of themselves. There is another being inside of you, and I am here to wake him and her up. Because if we can wake you up and you find that new self-image, then what does that do for your business? What does that do for your life? What does that do for your company? What does that do for your family? And what does it do for you? Pay the price. Pay the price. Pay the price. Comment on this video. DM me. THE.Don Collection. I'm not just your influencer's credit plug. Because if I can't influence a new image that gets you to where you want to be, what's the point of just fixing your credit? If that's all you need, that's understood. But it's bigger than that. We want your life to be impacted. Your life. Credit's just the beginning. Just a part. It's your boy B, man. With love. With love. With love. Y'all stay easy. Stay blessed.